Hello, good evening. We are here with great news when it comes to TPS. What's going on with immigration? This is Bijoux.ngwanda, immigration lawyer here based in DC. I do work with individuals across the country and around the world because we deal with U.S. immigration. We handle the most complex immigration cases. And again, if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell. And please don't forget to comment. When we're talking about comments, not questions. So if you need a consultation with me, please call the number to 2751-2180. Consultation fees apply as usual. So we'll be able to actually assess your case and provide you with the best advice possible so you can make an informed decision. So let's get right into it. What's going on with immigration? We know what's going on with immigration. We have three great news. The first one is Ukraine has been designated for TPS for 18 months. Let me share the screen with you so we can get right into it. Share the screen. Just give me one moment. Okay, let me share the screen here. Let's talk about Ukraine, right? So, no, hold on. Yes, this is Ukraine. Okay, DHS, Department of Homeland Security, designates Ukraine for TPS for 18 months. Okay, Secretary of Homeland Security Mayorka announced the designation of Ukraine for temporary protected status for 18 months. The designation will take effect upon publication of forthcoming federal register notice, which also include instruction for applying to TPS and work permit, right? So it says that, well, who's pretty much eligible, right? Individual eligible for TPS under this designation must have continuously resided in the United States since March 1st, 2022. Individuals who attempt to travel to the United States after March will not be eligible for TPS. Or we're talking about if because of the war going on in Ukraine. Unfortunately, the people who are coming after March 1st, 2022 will not be eligible for TPS, but you can be eligible for maybe humanitarian parole, try to apply it from abroad, some other countries, or asylum, of course, if you physically present, you make it really physically present in the United States. Some people might qualify for asylum, okay? So Ukraine 18 months designation will go into effect on the publication date of the forthcoming Federal Register notice, right? Yeah, it has to be published in the Federal Register notice for it to be effective. We provide instructions. So the Federal Register notice will provide instruction for applying for TPS and employment authorization. TPS applicant must meet all eligibility requirements and undergo security and background check. That's how it works, right? For those who do not know, for those who are still wondering what is TPS, well, a country may be designated for TPS when conditions in the country fall into one of more of the three statutory bases, right? Ongoing conflict, environmental disasters, or extraordinary and temporary conditions. So that's why the designation is based on both ongoing conflict and extraordinary and temporary condition. Right now for Ukraine, we know what's really going on, and that's why Ukraine has been designated as of today as a temporary protected, really, as they have a temporary protected status, meaning people residing here since March 1st, 2022 will have a legal status, travel document, work permit, provided that qualify, pass background check. That's for Ukraine. But we have another great news. This is for This is the DHS notice for special student relief for South Sudan. Okay, the basically what is going on is that if you're coming from South Sudan and you have a F1 non-immigrant visa, so if your country of citizenship is Sudan, regardless of your country of birth, if your country of citizenship is Sudan and you are experiencing severe economic hardship as a result of humanitarian crisis in South Sudan, so then you'll be allowed to work. Okay, the relief will allow the student to request employment authorization, work an increased number of hours while school is in session, and reduce the course load while continuing to maintain their F1 non-immigrant student status. So this is really good. This came out today too, right? So March 3rd, we have, first of all, we have the news about Ukraine being designated as a temporary protected status country. Then we have this DHS notice of special student relief for South Sudan. If you're a student, regardless of your country of birth, if your country of citizenship is South Sudan and you happen to be a F1 student within the status, of course, you can request an employment authorization and pretty much increase the number of work while school is in session because of humanitarian crisis. So basically, because of what's going on there, then you have the right to work more hours so you can support yourself, which is a good thing because students usually have like 20 hours work time. It's pretty much limited. This is really good for people of South Sudan. And then we have another news is that there's a DHS notice of extension. I want to go with this one. Yeah. Okay. Secretary Mayorkas designates Sudan and extend and redesignates South Sudan for temporary protected status. Now Sudan has been designated for temporary protected status, and then they have extended again the temporary protected status for South Sudan. It used to be only South Sudan, now they've added Sudan. You can apply for temporary protected status provided that you actually qualify for it. Pass background check, live in this country continuously since March 1st, 2022, right? So that's really for Sudan. And then they have really just redesignated for South Sudan as well. Individual newly eligible for TPS under the Sudan designation must have continuously again resided in the United States since March of 1st, 2022. This includes those who benefited from TPS designation for Sudan, which require continuous residence in the United States on or before January 9, 2013. So pretty much what it is that if you are from Sudan or you have a citizenship, like your nationality is Sudanese, whether it's South Sudan or Sudan, well, Sudan and South Sudan, they both have TPS status now. So if you qualify, you can apply. Don't forget, we have a video on how to fill out those work permits and TPS application on my YouTube, free of charge, of course. And some people will be calling me again to explain them. My friend, I've already put it here, right? So you can just go on my YouTube channel and see it for yourself and try to apply. If you cannot apply for yourself, like yourself on your own, you hire me to help you out. But you can't be calling because it's already there, all right? So this is it. We have great news. Don't forget to call my office tomorrow if you have you want to schedule a consultation. My friend, consultation fees apply as usual. 202-751-2180. Email on display. This is it for today. Don't forget to share this video because this is very important and this is really great news. Until next time, bye bye.